Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three. Got a little separation. Extends from the body.
Caitlin Clark is making waves in the WNBA, and her impact is shaking up the league in ways that are both unprecedented and undeniable. This young star is not just playing basketball, she is rewriting the history books and setting new standards for the game.
Team 5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a 3. Well, that'll get you back in it quickly.
Clark's rise to prominence has been meteoric, and her performance on the court is causing a stir that the WNBA has never seen before. The comparisons between Clark and the legendary Diana Taurasi are not just flattering, they are a testament to how much Clark is dominating the league.
The first rookie in WNBA history, you see it right there, to record a triple-double. The league started in 1997. There have been over 1,000 players.
From the outset, Clark has been a force to be reckoned with. She has quickly become one of the top vote getters for the All-Star game, a feat that Taurasi, despite her illustrious career, did not achieve as a rookie. This speaks volumes about Clark's popularity and her impact on the game.
Just the 15th player in Division I history with 3,000 career points.
Clark's stats are equally impressive. She was the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 points, 75 rebounds, and 75 assists, showcasing her all-around game and her ability to excel in multiple facets of play. Her scoring, rebounding, and assisting numbers are not just comparable to Taurasi's. In some areas, they are even better.
Go down the street and you're seeing 22 shirts everywhere.
The number that belongs to the one and only Caitlin Clark.
I'm really happy I got to see her today. Yeah.
Clark's influence extends beyond the court as well. She is drawing more viewers to WNBA games than many NBA games, which is an extraordinary accomplishment. Her games are attracting record audiences, with viewership numbers that exceed those of the NBA. This surge in popularity is not just about her skills, it's about her ability to connect with fans and bring new eyes to women's basketball. Clark's presence is transforming the WNBA into a more prominent and profitable league, and this is something that has never been seen before.
In the last 10 games, important for her to get early shots and confidence.
That one goes down.
Confidence never a problem for number 3. They've seen it the last 10 games. They've seen it the first 5 minutes.
However, Clark's dominance is not just a cause for celebration, it is also a source of concern for the established stars of the WNBA. Diana Taurasi, a player who has been considered the greatest of all time, is now finding herself in Clark's shadow. Taurasi's performance, while still commendable, does not match the explosive start that Clark has had. This shift in the balance of power is unsettling for the league's veterans, who are witnessing the rise of a new generation of talent that is poised to redefine the game.
Gotta give a big shout out to 5-time gold medalist, now 6-time Diana Taurasi, who turns 42 on Tuesday, and she'll be joined by her Mercury teammate Brittany Griner.
One of the most striking examples of this shift was a recent game between Clark's Indiana Fever and Taurasi's Phoenix Mercury. The game started with Taurasi and her teammate Brittany Griner setting the tone with their experience and skill. However, Clark soon took control, leading the Fever on an incredible run that showcased her scoring, passing, and defensive abilities. Clark's ability to dominate every aspect of the game left the Mercury reeling and highlighted the changing dynamics in the WNBA.
And Clark, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think obviously people are going to be fired up about Caitlin Clark not being on the team, especially Caitlin Clark fans that love Caitlin's game, and Caitlin is having a phenomenal season. But what I want people to think about is, one,
Clark's exclusion from the USA Olympic team for Paris 2024 has been a topic of intense debate, with many arguing that her talent and popularity make her an indispensable asset.
WNBA in the moment that we're in right now, I believe Team USA looks at the roster and they have experience, but they also don't want the distraction that comes. Now, me as a fan of Caitlin Clark, I would have loved to see her.
The decision to leave her out in favor of more experienced players like Taurasi raises questions about the value of experience versus rising talent. Many believe that Clark's presence would have not only improved the team's performance, but also attracted a broader audience to women's basketball at the Olympics. The league's veterans are not the only ones feeling the pressure. Young players entering the league are now looking up to Clark as a benchmark of success. Her rapid ascent sets a new standard for what rookies can achieve, pushing them to elevate their game from day one. This ripple effect is fostering a more competitive and exciting league, benefiting the WNBA as a whole. Clark's influence is also seen in her social media presence. She has a massive following, and her posts generate significant engagement, bringing even more visibility to the WNBA. Her ability to connect with fans online complements her on-court success, making her a multifaceted star who can engage with audiences in various ways. This modern approach to fan engagement is crucial in today's sports landscape, where digital presence can greatly enhance an athlete's impact.
First three of the game for the Aces, who had missed their first 5 attempts. Taurasi sneaks through, finds the cutter. What a dish from Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, I mean, right here, Tina Charles gets into the win.
Taurasi's legacy is unquestionably monumental, but Clark's arrival is prompting a reevaluation of what the future holds for the WNBA. The league is at a crossroads where the achievements of seasoned players and the potential of rising stars must coexist. This dynamic creates a thrilling narrative for fans and adds depth to the league's history. Clark's story is becoming an integral part of this evolving narrative.
Not often that we just show defense, but how about the elite defense so far in this game by Nika Mule? She is shadowing Caitlin Clark everywhere, whether it's 94 feet from the basket.
The way Clark handles herself under pressure is another testament to her greatness. She consistently performs in high-stakes situations, demonstrating poise and confidence beyond her years. This trait not only helps her team win games, but also inspires her teammates to rise to the occasion. Clark's leadership on and off the court is shaping her into a role model for aspiring athletes everywhere.
There have been over 1,000 players who have played in the league, and she is the first to ever record a triple-dub as a rook. Going off the glass, gets the hoop, gets the harm. The Fever were down by 3, though, after the made free throws.
Clark's defensive skills are also noteworthy. Her ability to read the game and anticipate her opponent's moves sets her apart. She is not just a prolific scorer, but also a formidable defender, capable of making game-changing plays on both ends of the court. This versatility makes her a valuable asset to any team and a nightmare for opponents.
The first Fever player to ever get a triple-double in franchise history. Congratulations on that. How much does that big of a win add on to that accomplishment?
Honestly, like I'm just happy with.
As Clark continues to break records and set new milestones, the question of her long-term impact on the WNBA becomes more pertinent. Will she continue to dominate and reshape the league, or is her current success just a phase? Given her trajectory, it is likely that Clark will remain a significant figure in women's basketball for years to come, continuously pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the sport.
Yeah, you know, obviously broken news. I've got to look at the roster to see who they picked to be on the team, but I would imagine they leaned on veterans. And while Caitlin has had an incredible season,
the debate over Clark's place in the Olympic team underscores a broader discussion about the future of the WNBA. Should the league prioritize experience over emerging talent, or is it time to embrace the new wave of players who are redefining the game?
Of Olympic basketball, the physicality of FIBA basketball is taken to an entirely new level. Just looking at that roster right away, looks like they leaned into veterans and veteran experience and efficiency when it comes to scoring.
This dilemma reflects the challenges and opportunities that come with a rapidly evolving sport. The decisions made today will shape the WNBA's future and its global standing.
Well, I certainly thought that she had some moments in the first half that she would want to take back. But the third quarter was the tide that changed everything in the game. And the Fever outscored Phoenix.
Clark's popularity is also bringing more sponsorship and endorsement opportunities to the WNBA. Brands are keen to associate themselves with her, recognizing the immense market potential she brings. This influx of sponsorship not only benefits Clark, but also elevates the entire league, creating more financial opportunities for all players. The economic boost from Clark's presence is a testament to her wide-reaching influence.
Time that changed everything, and Caitlin Clark really fueled it with her good decision-making.
Yeah, the epitome of a point guard was her role there in the third quarter, how well she played. Let's go to the game that you called, though, because the Liberty were down 16.
The cultural impact of Clark's rise cannot be overstated. She is challenging long-standing perceptions about women's sports and proving that female athletes can command as much attention and respect as their male counterparts. Clark is paving the way for future generations of female athletes to pursue their dreams with confidence and support.
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night. My teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's that's what I do.
Clark's ability to handle the media is another aspect of her influence. She conducts herself with grace and intelligence in interviews, articulating her thoughts and representing the league with dignity. Her media savvy adds to her appeal and helps in broadening the WNBA's reach. Clark's articulate and thoughtful responses in media interactions further endear her to fans and solidify her role as a spokesperson for the sport.
It's great for our league, but also at the same time, like, there's been so many talented players in our league that have been tremendous for so many years. It's fun for us to get to come into this league, live out our dreams, and play against people that we probably idolized growing up, dreaming of moments like this.
Her presence in the WNBA is also encouraging more young girls to take up basketball. Clark's success story serves as a powerful motivator, showing them that they too can achieve greatness in sports. This grassroots impact is vital for the growth and sustainability of women's basketball, ensuring a steady influx of new talent into the league.
GOAT.
Diana's 1 of 1.
The heir apparent.
Caitlin Clark, that's what she does. Superwoman has entered the building.
A 42.
The rivalry between Clark and Taurasi is captivating audiences and adding an exciting storyline to the WNBA season. Fans are eagerly watching each matchup, anticipating the next chapter in this evolving saga. This rivalry is not just about individual performance, but also about the broader implications for the league's future. The dynamic between the old guard and the new is a compelling narrative that keeps fans engaged and invested. Clark's influence is also extending into community outreach and philanthropy. She is using her platform to support various causes and give back to the community. This altruistic side of Clark adds another layer to her public persona, showing that she is not just focused on her career, but also on making a positive impact off the court. Her charitable efforts are earning her respect and admiration beyond the realm of sports.
Pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
The marketing strategies surrounding Clark are also noteworthy. The WNBA and her team are capitalizing on her popularity by creating engaging content and promotional campaigns that highlight her achievements. These efforts are helping to elevate the league's profile and attract new fans. The innovative marketing approaches being used are setting new standards for how athletes can be promoted in the digital age. Clark's fashion sense and personal style are also making headlines. She is becoming a trendsetter, with fans eagerly following her sartorial choices. This aspect of her public image adds to her multifaceted appeal and helps to attract a broader audience to the WNBA. Clark's style is becoming a talking point, further enhancing her visibility and influence. The training regimen that Clark follows is rigorous and disciplined, contributing to her exceptional performance on the court. Her dedication to improving her skills and maintaining peak physical condition is an example to aspiring athletes. Clark's work ethic is a crucial factor in her success and sets her apart from many of her peers.
That's what she does. Superwoman has entered the building.
A 42-year-old veteran? A 22-year-old rookie? What do you see?
As Clark continues to amass accolades and break records, her legacy in the WNBA is becoming more cemented. She is on a path to becoming one of the greatest players in the history of the league. This prospect is exciting for fans and adds to the anticipation of what she will achieve next. Clark's potential to be a transformative figure in women's basketball is undeniable. The international appeal of Clark is another interesting aspect of her rise. Her games are attracting viewers from around the world, helping to globalize the WNBA. This international interest is crucial for the league's growth and its efforts to expand its fan base beyond the United States. Clark's ability to resonate with audiences worldwide is a significant asset for the WNBA.
Really amazing to be able to play together as an all-star, but also I think this is really exciting for Caitlin, being a rookie coming in.
The support Clark receives from her teammates is also instrumental in her success. Their collective effort and synergy on the court enhance her performance and the team's overall dynamics. Clark's ability to inspire and uplift her teammates speaks volumes about her leadership qualities and her potential to be a cornerstone of the WNBA for years to come. In conclusion, Caitlin Clark's emergence in the WNBA is not just a notable event, it's a transformative shift that is redefining the league. Her exceptional skills, charismatic presence, and ability to draw unprecedented viewership and attendance are setting new benchmarks in women's basketball. As she continues to excel, Clark is not only challenging the established stars, but also inspiring the next generation of athletes. Her impact both on and off the court heralds a new era for the WNBA, one filled with greater visibility, competitiveness, and global reach. The league's future looks brighter with Clark at the forefront, symbolizing the dynamic and evolving nature of women's sports.